Brand positioning. We all know that positioning is identifying optimal location of a brand and its competitors in the mind of consumers or a market segment to maximize potential benefit to the firm. Location of the product is such that the consumers or market segments think about the product or service in the desired way. In the fourth lesson of brand management, we will discuss brand positioning, explain various brand building blocks, and understand repositioning strategies. After going through this presentation, you should be able to define brand positioning, build a strong brand, explain brand building blocks, and discuss 3 C's of repositioning. Describe positioning approaches and also the reasons to reposition a brand. Brand positioning can be defined as an activity of creating a brand offer in such a manner that it occupies a distinctive place and value in the target customer's mind. Positioning is the heart of competitive strategy. The basic approach of positioning is not to create something new and different, but to manipulate what's already up there in the mind, to retie the connections that already exist. Marketing concept used for positioning a brand is advertising, persuasion, unique selling proposition, and brand image and personality. 4 key components to brand positioning are: target consumer is the primary audience to whom the brand is designed to appeal. Brand essence is the heart and soul of the brand. Brand promise is a promise of relevant, differentiating benefits. And brand personality is adjectives that describe the brand as if it were a person. A powerful brand position should be believable, understandable, unique, and compelling. Branding is all about creating singular distinction, strategic awareness, and differentiation in the mind of the target market, not just awareness. Point of difference is the key to long-term growth and building a brand name and image. Points of difference are strong, favorable, unique brand associations based on attributes and benefits to develop a USP and a sustainable competitive advantage. A point of parity category (POP) is necessary for a credible offering, like banks must have different saving options. Points of parity are thus easier to achieve than point of difference, where the brand must demonstrate clear superiority. Next is brand equity. A brand is nearly worthless unless it enjoys some equity in the marketplace. Then comes brand management. If a brand is not effectively managed, then a perception can be created in the mind of your market that you do not necessarily desire. Branding is all about perception. A strong brand influences the buying decision and shapes the ownership experience. Branding builds name recognition for your company or product. Brand value chain describes how to trace the value creation process to better understand the financial impact of marketing expenditures and investments. It helps assess the financial return of developing the brand. There are 4 stages to this model, and these are marketing program investment, customer mindset, market performance, and shareholder value. First, brands must invest in the marketing program in such areas as the product, employees, or advertising. Customer mindset includes the 5 A's: awareness, association, attitudes, attachment, and activity. Market performance is the stage where brand performance can be measured in the marketplace. The final stage of the brand value chain is shareholder value. Measurements in this stage include stock price, price or earning ratios, and market capitalization. A brand building block includes brand salience, brand performance, brand imagery, brand judgments, brand feelings, and brand resonance. The right brand identity can be made by creating brand salience with customers. Brand awareness refers to customers' ability to recall and recognize the brand, as reflected by their ability to identify the brand under different conditions. Brand performance relates to the ways in which the product or service attempts to meet customers' more functional needs. Brand imagery deals with the extrinsic properties of the product or service, including the ways in which the brand attempts to meet customers' psychological or social needs. Brand judgments involve how customers put together all the different performance and imagery associations of the brand to form different kinds of opinions. Brand feelings relate to how the brand affects customers' feelings about themselves and their relationship with others. The final step of the model focuses on the ultimate relationship and level of identification that the customer has with the brand. Customers are relevant for two reasons. First, they are the targets for the positioning effort. Positioning is created in their minds. Second, they are the ultimate marketing targets. Positioning is also about choosing one's competition. The direct competitors, for example, Bata competes directly with Liberty in the shoes market. The second level of competition takes place between two product categories, competing to serve the same customer needs. Example: Cadbury's Dairy Milk Chocolate now competes with traditional Indian sweets such as barfi, served on all kinds of happy occasions. Brand represents value that a marketer packs for its target customer. Two dimensions representing relevance, that is customer side, and uniqueness, that is competitor side, enables the marketer to choose a path to create an image for the brand that is both relevant and unique. Six positioning approaches are: first is attribute positioning. The brand is associated with a product attribute, feature, or benefit. Examples include Colgate's active salt positioned as a brand that contains salt for effective teeth cleaning and gum protection. Second is price or quality positioning. A brand can be positioned as high price, high quality, while others may take the low price and low quality position. Third is use or application positioning. Positioning by use involves building clear connections between the product or brand. Fourth is user positioning. It involves developing connections between the brand and the user or user class. For instance, there is no ambiguity about the user of the Johnson & Johnson soap, body oil and talc. Fifth is product class positioning. Some marketers position their brand with respect to a product class by developing class-related associations. Sixth is positioning with respect to competition. This strategy involves making direct or indirect reference of competition. This allows the brand to exploit the competitor's image. Brand repositioning is necessary when these following conditions exist, such as brand has a bad, confusing, or non-existent image. A new competitor with a superior value proposition enters your industry. Competition has usurped your brand's position or rendered it ineffectual. Corporate culture renewal dictates at least a revision of the brand personality. Now let us check if we have understood the various concepts discussed in this lesson clearly. In attribute positioning, marketers position their brand with respect to a product class by developing class-related associations. Right or wrong? Wrong. Brand judgments involve how customers put together all their different performance and imagery associations of the brand to form different kinds of opinions. Right or wrong? Right. Brand value chain describes how to trace the value creation process to better understand the financial impact of marketing expenditures and investments. Right or wrong? Right. Before we end, let us briefly revise what we have studied so far. Positioning is about building the image of a brand. It is about how the brand is going to be perceived in the market. A powerful brand position should be believable, understandable, unique and compelling, aspirationally attainable, admirable and endearing, difficult to emulate, timeless, enduring and extendable. Point of difference is the key to long-term growth, building a brand name and image. Brand value chain helps assess the financial return of developing the brand. A brand building block includes brand salience, brand performance, brand imagery, brand judgments, brand feelings, and brand resonance. Positioning with respect to competition involves making direct or indirect reference of competition. This allows the brand to exploit the competitor's image.